Hello, I'm Yogi Stillness, and thank you for joining us. I'll be your guide in today's meditation. Today we'll be exploring how to take time to build trust in ourselves, making space to grow, and developing a foundation to progress in goals. We'll begin by sitting on the floor, a cushion, or in a chair. Let's start with a few gentle movements to connect with our bodies. On your inhale, press your palms into your legs, lean forward, and push down to lengthen your spine. Now, as you exhale, gently fold forward, maybe so far that your body touches your legs, if that feels comfortable. If there's space, give your legs a little hug. Take a breath, and then roll back up to a seated position. Settle into your seat and extend your spine. Soften your eyes, your jaw, and your shoulders. When you're ready, allow your eyes to close. Now turn your attention to your breathing. Observe your breath coming in and out. Let's take 3 breaths together. Begin with a full inhale and hold it, and a gentle exhale. Another deep breath in and hold, and a complete exhale. Last cleansing breath in, and a full exhale, letting go of everything. Release control of your breath now, but begin watching it closely. Observe all the qualities of your breath that you can. Your breathing may be slow or fast. You may be able to breathe deeply or only shallow. Maybe one or both nostrils are a little stuffy as you continue observing your breath intently. Notice if your mind follows any tangents away from your breathing. Notice if you get lost in your memory or imagination and come back to your breath. Whenever you do, continue watching your breath and noting every time you get distracted for a couple of minutes in silence. If you've gotten lost in your memory or imagination, come back to watching the breath now. Let it find its own natural rhythm, allowing the inhale and exhale to flow at their own pace. Start to visualize the movement of the breath up and down throughout the body. Feel each inhale from the moment it brushes against the nostrils until you feel the belly fully expanded. At the same time, watch each exhale closely from the moment the abdomen muscles squeezes the breath up to where you feel the last bit of breath leaving the nose. See how deeply you can link your awareness to this simple up and down motion of the breath. Most likely, you will occasionally notice your mind has wandered. When it does, without judgment, bring your mind back to the motion of the inhale and exhale. Continue focusing silently here for a few moments. Wherever the mind may be, bring it to the inhale and the exhale again. One of the biggest challenges in our mindfulness practice is doing it every day, even if we don't feel like we're making progress. We might think that if we consistently get distracted, that means we aren't very good at it. It may come as a relief to know that it is not a question of if our minds will wander, but how often and how quickly we become aware of it and bring our focus back. That means we essentially set an intention and then practice falling off track, not just once, but over and over again. By doing this repeatedly, we learn how to fail gracefully, patiently, and persistently. And because each misstep can help us grow, in that sense, our missteps aren't really failures at all. They are opportunities for growth. A toddler learning how to walk will inevitably fall down. Even as adults, we occasionally trip and fall too. It doesn't mean that we aren't capable of walking, but it does remind us that not everything worth doing would be easy to do or perfectly done. Before we can learn to run, we must learn to walk. in our mindfulness practice, our focus will inevitably wander. But over time, we may notice the mind wanders less and less. Becoming more skillful in our mindfulness practice means many days we have to start slowly, hold on to something for balance, and learn from everything that happens, successful or otherwise. If we do this, even our worst practice is still part of our growth. When we are comfortable in being a work in progress, that means we are willing to do the work to make the progress happen. In order to reach whatever the next level is for us, whatever the endeavor, we have to be willing to start wherever we are right now. Every million-mile journey begins with a first step. Come back into your body now. Feel the breath throughout the body. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes, and try gently twisting to the right, then to the left, then come back to center. Now take one last clearing breath in and hold it and let it out. Then allow your eyes to open. Thank you for showing up for yourself in this practice today. We are so grateful for the opportunity to support you in self-care and look forward to meeting here again tomorrow.